Hello viewers, and welcome back to Renowned Explorers More to Explore. We're as tricked out as we're getting. Let's do this. Alright. We're gonna figure this out. I don't know what my plan is, but we're gonna figure this out. Pinkerton has sent you to this lost island because of alleged anti-explorer activity. Kwame is honored that Pinkerton has entrusted this vital mission to you, and not to that smug rivaloo. There's like an emphasis. A mysterious numbing fog is covering the island. And also, this is Patrol Charlie. They've spotted us, and they want to drive us away. Fortunately, we now have a level 3 tactician, all of a sudden. We get the Tactically Prepared 2 buff, which is pretty great. Ooh. So let's see. Lots of tokens for finishing friendly. I think our broad plan should be pretty obvious here. So what are these guys weak against? Becoming impressed. But actually what we want to do is open up with a devious move on this guy. And the 25% friendly bonus from both of us being devious will allow Harry to easily one-shot this other guy from full. Only 180 damage, no big deal. And then, yeah, Kwame can finish this off. We end up friendly and with only one remaining enemy. We are hitting so hard. This is fantastic. Oh, I should actually show you guys the text of the tactics buff. So, plus 15 attack and plus 15 speech percent for the first 4 turns because of a tactical move. Oh, wait. Kwame, go stand next to this guy to reduce his speech defenses. Wait. Oh, it's not Kwame, it's Philippe who has it. There we go. There we are. I could have just done that in the first place, it turns out. I gotta remember, Philippe has the aura that reduces speech defense. Not a bad open. The anti-explorers have grown to like you and tolerate your presence. Okay. You can take a day off on this private island. Just don't go any further into the island in the numbing fog, okay? Awfully nice, but you all know you'll go further into the island. I like their smile. Kwame isn't entirely sure what secrets this island holds, but he can just smell the renown in the air. Whatever happens, it will be something big. Pinkerton's report reveals some extraordinary activity. Maybe it's connected to the pink fog. You'd better head there quickly. Okay. Kwame's making new friends. I guess we'll go gold from encounter. We're gonna do a lot of encounters, probably. Your crew gazes all around at the wonderful scenery until Philippe suddenly walks into a hard surface. It's an anti-explorer enforcer. I like this very much. And he doesn't look like the talking type. Something about this arrangement of scene elements amuses me a great deal. Well, I think this guy's gonna find out that he is, in fact, the friendly chatting type. Oh, he'll call... whatever, he'll call sharpshooters. I don't care. I'm not afraid of you. So we will take this opportunity to impress this guy. Philippe doesn't really get to contribute this turn. Oh, he does, in fact. That dog won't go down without a little bit of amnesia. Aww. The anti-explorer dog is so excited about my cause. There's another team of dudes over here. Okay. Philippe, look out! Wow, 40. Philippe, what's your armor right now, buddy? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, his armor is 5 with the minus 20 armor. Okay, maybe we need to move out of friendly for a moment here. A little cheer. And then we throw sadness at the dog in order to get us out of friendly. Get some grit, reduce the dog's speech defenses. Well, that's just embarrassing. Roger. Okay. I was lucky. Alright, so this dog is going to really enjoy this flag. Dogs love little flags. Like their favorite thing in the world. Oh, dogs are adorable. Okay. So I don't remember if I've shown this in a video yet, but I did discover a little bit while playing by myself, playing off of stream, or off of recording, that there is some treasure to be had when the island is not, when the land delver is not yet turned off and all the fog is still up, that you can't get after the fog is lifted. So we're gonna do a little bit more exploring than we ordinarily do. They will alert a sharpshooter squad. See if I care. The anti-explorers hastily get away to alert the sharpshooter squad. Your crew is sure to pay more attention to where they walk. Yeah, whatever. Bummy! Cheer will remove all non-emotion, non-mood negative buffs. Or replace Kwame's Try to Enrage with Enrage. This would be a lot more valuable if Kwame's Try to Enrage didn't already have a 100% hit chance. I don't actually care about doing this. I am going to do this. I'm curious if this includes negative buffs from starvation. Because that could be really powerful. We're going to go this way because it only costs one supply. Another patch of grasslands covered in thin fog. There's a very high concentration of wildlife here. Everywhere you look, you notice rodents, exotic birds, and scurrying amphibians. Kwame doesn't like it one bit. He looks fine. The weird thing is that you also find a lot of unknown predator tracks, while the animals don't seem scared at all. This is a weird island. There's nothing interesting here. It's suspiciously quiet, and a weird numbing fog is too much to continue exploring. Kwame wonders if it's concealing something. Yeah, I suspect it may be. Oh. What a sight! In the distance you see a magnificent mansion built on the side of a hill. Kwame suggests stocking up on supplies there, when you're interrupted by an approaching anti-explorer party. Well, hello, my inconsiderate friends. Did you decide to trade your savage exploits for a lovely stay at my mansion? We don't have a high enough, diplomacy to convince him to show us the mansion. These snobs won't let you leave. If you want to get their supplies, you'll have to convince them one way or another. We'll try one way. If that doesn't work, we'll try another. Okay, let's see here. So... this guy isn't weak to anything. I think what I'm going to do is run forward and try to sadden him. Alright, that's going to help us out. Plus, it'll give a pretty good, pretty good chance for Harry here to take this guy down. And then Kwame can actually run all the way up here. But he can't really do anything of value once he's up here. I think what we're actually going to do is dance. Make both of these guys very resistant to damage. We'll just tank through a turn here. And then Harry can join us and we'll try to blow up a couple of these guys. I have to say, they are not very impressive when they're in devious mode. They're much better fighters than intimidators. I think it probably has something to do with the hats. It's hard to be intimidated by a guy wearing one of those hats. Alright, so this guy... And we'll deal with him in a minute. Okay, yeah, we're way better off just speechifying at him than trying to do an amnesia shot trick. Oh. And then he'll be excited again by the time. This thing Kwame has where he and adjacent allies gain +1 excited every turn has turned out to be really amazing. Alright, so we'll tank this guy's speech defense and then excite him out. Or, inspire him out. Alright. You manage to put these snobs in their place, and you take some of their supplies. You hear shouts from the mansion and see more anti-explorers rushing at you. This group is too large. Okay, we're continuing to make friends, continuing to get gold from... man. It costs 2 supplies to approach this node from any direction, basically. The fog here might be thick, but you are still able to find some edible plants you can use as supplies. The ground here seems very fertile. If it wasn't for the fog, you'd probably find even more supplies. Yeah, probably. Grasslands are vast, but a numbing fog limits your vision. Kwame does not feel comfortable fully exploring this place. Luckily, Harry does make a find. He steps in a giant pile of dung. Hooray! It doesn't look like it's from cattle. It's too big for that. Curious. Okay, so our campfire story could be +5 speech for all level 2 quick thinkers, which again is just Kwame. Or we could just take 8 collect tokens for the score. Or we could give Philippe +15 attack. No, let's do this. Let's go for the +5 speech on quick thinkers. I think +5 speech is better than +15 attack here. We're going to try to keep to what we're good at. The crew is holding a special contest. Who can talk about their hairiest escape in the most exciting way? This exercise makes everyone tell their tales more proficiently. Mommy, in particular, feels inspired to speak of your adventures. Also, I was just kind of curious what the text of it was going to be. The view from the top of the volcano must be amazing. Kwame evaluates whether the crew will be fit enough to make the climb. Well, if the only penalty for failure is score, then whatever, let's go for it. I don't think that our score matters very much. Hey, we made it. The island is covered by that numbing fog. Interestingly, some places seem particularly foggy. Something must be hidden there. If only there was a way to lift the fog. That's not how fog works. Fog doesn't display where things are most likely to be hidden. Alright, see here. Look, it looks like we have access to a treasure right here. You find a group of anti-explorer elitists, but they don't seem to be doing anything anti-explorer-like. These people look a little spoiled. They do, that's true. They got a real boys from Brazil thing going on, too. I'm just here because my family would disown me if I didn't serve my anti-explorer duties. I just want to drink some preposterously expensive wine in my mansion, to be quite frank. Still, you get spotted. Oh, explorers. Well, let's pretend we never met. I'm not in the mood to spend time with you, dirt monkeys. On your way now. Chop chop. Kwame, use your diplomacy on them. I'm saving my tools for the anti-explorer camp thing. God. It seems like on the island, all of the rolls are like 40 or 50% less than what they appear to be. Kwame tries to parlay with the elitists, but they don't show him any form of respect. I'm terribly sorry, but we don't speak plebeian. Go back to your potato farm. Minus 25% speech? Oh my god, 75... angry. There's nothing interesting here. It's suspiciously quiet, and a weird numbing fog is too much to continue exploring. Okay, well. I guess we're doing this. Let's go on. Kwame moves aside some leaves to reveal the Land Delver. It's being guarded by some dudes, and we're like, wow, whatever. And then their leader shows up, and he's definitely not Charles Darwin. And he's like, barnacles, because he thinks that's a curse word. We've been found. The plan must continue, and my identity cannot be revealed. And then some stuff happens, and it's whatever, and then we fight them. I've seen this encounter a number of times. You guys have too at this point. If you haven't seen this stuff, I really recommend that you go back and watch earlier episodes. In particular, the bonus episode, that is the first time I show the Lost Island on the Let's Play, is a good one to watch. So we're gonna, I guess, try to go devious? Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I guess, like... screw it. Friendly. Okay. I was hoping he'd get the one shot. I didn't want to move Philippe because then we couldn't possibly deal with this guy as well. Actually, hold on. Kwame's speech is all screwed up. Let's have him go backwards and do this. And then we'll have Philippe step forward and confident that other guy. Oh no, it actually doesn't finish him. Yeah, whatever, do it anyway. Yeah, what a bummer. If Harry had... Wow. Philippe only has 45 resolve, damn it. I forgot. Or only has 45 spirit. We don't really need to be losing a lot of resolve at this moment. Yep, that's right. I did it. I shot that guy. And I'm convinced it was the right thing to do. Oh, we probably actually want to finish Devious. I don't know why I'm going to such lengths to... Because we don't really need more helpers. Helpers are going to be pretty low value to us at this point. Yeah, nice work. Nice work, lady. Way to do 12 damage. Really impressed us. You know, I just can't help myself. Everything we do is so inspiring. Ooh. Maybe. Wow, we got an aggressive victory there, actually. That's not what I wanted at all. Alright. It's clear the machine is generating the weird force field. The mysterious leader trapped you while getting away. Pretty clever to cover his back, but that's okay. We have the best engineer in all of history, who's apparently terrible at engineering. How are you only 83%, man? You're a scientist and a level 5 engineer. 83%. Philippe pulls the right trigger and pushes the right buttons. The machine makes a weird noise and the force field disappears. Philippe would really like to investigate this force field further and take some rare machine part. You also find a built-in refrigeration machine full of supplies. Dandy. The oscillator. Yeah. 200 renown? Absolutely the right choice. But then the earth shakes intensely. The machine makes a terrible noise and blows out an enormous amount of steam. The pink fog that caused sleepiness all around the island is disappearing. Is changing. Okay, so let's go find the thing. I'm so annoyed by this. Alright. Stage 1 force field and Project Jurassic Sleep are down. The Land Delver is going to drag the island into the center of the Earth. Plan set in motion. Move out. The island's doing what now? This also, like, these guys do not know how to talk. This is redundant. You don't have to describe the plan being set in motion and then say plan set in motion. Kwame takes a look at the machine. Within mere days, the island is going to have a gigantic force field around it and be dragged down to the bottom of the ocean and beyond. However, it seems that the whole island has changed and has new places to explore. Well, obviously we're not fleeing. What do I look like to you? Let's solve a mystery. The first clue is following the tracks of the anti-explorer leader. You have an idea which direction he or she might be going in. We're not interested. We don't care about this. The second is a red dot on a map which is posted on the Land Delver. It must contain something important, and it's probably guarded. This is what we're doing. Okay. The last hint comes from a document left behind by the leader in a hurry. But the most impressive secret we must keep is kept near the ravine. That is something no explorer can ever take to the civilized world. Of course, you need to take this to the civilized world. Hey, narrator, don't tell me what to do. I'm not taking anything. Alright, well, treasure. To cover more ground in less time, the crew splits up. One crew member is sent into the depths of the jungle. Kwame suspects she'll find something dangerous. Maybe a quick thinker, survivalist, or tactician, athlete or tactician will do best. I'm pretty sure that it just cares about survivalist, doesn't it? I think that's what we found last time. So he's a survivalist and a tactician, but we're going to send Kwame because he's the quickest thinker. Kwame follows the crew's plan and goes exploring deep in the jungle. Not too long after separating from the crew, Kwame hears a heavy sound. It's some kind of thingy. Let's think of a safe approach. It's an oversized predatory dinosaur, scavenging the carcass of its poor victim. An amazing sight. But near the carcass there is also a treasure cache. You also see a weird orb, which would make a fine treasure. Kwame considers his course of action. A trap is too risky, and working on it might alert the predator. Kwame just sneaks around to a safe distance, waiting for the best moment to strike. Kwame takes a look at the loot. The orb is definitely the most interesting item, but there's also a good amount of valuables left behind. There's also, you know, the dinosaur to observe. Kwame could study the predator, but might risk getting seen. Yeah, let's just wait for the perfect opportunity. At some point, Kwame finds an opportunity to go snatch the loot. The predator notices and charges blindly at him. Kwame can take advantage of the situation to finally snatch the loot, but failure will probably be very, very painful. That's okay. Kwame doesn't fail. Get all the treasure. By luring the dinosaur into tangled overgrowth, Kwame turns the dino's charge to his advantage. The predator trips and gets stuck. A brief moment of opportunity. Kwame has enough time to take the whole haul. The orb, the valuables, and the glory. When the dinosaur is ready to strike again, Kwame's already at a safe distance. I feel like we always get this. Obviously 10 collect tokens. With the loot in hand, Kwame returns to the crew. Kwame tells them all about his bravery and the predatory dinosaur. The crew admires Kwame's courage, but Harry begs Kwame to be a bit more careful next time. What an adventure. Indeed. With the mist gone, this place is in an excellent location to conduct some geological research. A stone pit in the middle of the field is particularly interesting. Hey, it turns out we're a geologist. We brought that geology. The stone pit is full of geological secrets. Philippe confirms one geological theory after another from these layers. The crew literally has to drag Philippe away from the pit. Has he forgotten that the island is going to disappear? Ah, but maybe it's not. Right? Right? The crew is surprised by a loud sound. It sounds like a whale playing the tuba or something. Have I seen this one before? The crew, having already been surprised by one too many times by the anti-explorers, is pretty jumpy. Maybe a survivalist can figure out the nature of this sound. So all crew members gain minus 10 speech defense sounds really bad. We're gonna be fighting raptors, but they're like... I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're gonna be fighting raptors, but they're like raptors who are dicks, not raptors who bite you a lot. We're gonna ignore this. Yeah. Crew can't help but be a little jumpy. I don't have any interest in... What an immensely dense jungle. Maybe a survivalist will be able to find something worth your time here. Yeah, maybe. We'll lose a resolve if we fail this, but we get a treasure. Let's do it. 75%, ladies and gentlemen. How many times? Okay, so we lost the resolve and all of the supplies and whatever. Crew finds nothing of interest here. Crew finds nothing of interest here. Yeah, it's not worth continuing to go on and possibly getting penalties. Let's just go here. Engineer this thing up. Get it done. Let's see what we'll find here. As Harry leads the way through the jungle, you hear a softer sound of a delicate machine. Something is close. The crew looks around carefully and finds the hidden anti-explorer base. Some impressive prizes have just been left behind here. The centerpiece is another remarkable machine. There's also a small force field near a pond. It looks very cute. Okay. An amazing find. Let's investigate the machine. Okay, so Philippe is pretty good at this. Let's investigate the force field. The most intriguing secret around here. How does the bubble work? Someone needs to take charge of the investigation. Oh, this is actually a naturalist thing. Okay, well, we're going to do the engineer-focused part, but I have to come back here with a naturalist. I want to see what happens on that other one. Okay, so the machine. It must hold an important secret. Who is going to inspect the machine? 93%. Philippe? Please. Are you joking? Okay. I would have gone to the Netherlands and had a strong discussion with the developers. Philippe is doing pretty well. In no time, he manages to get to the mechanical heart of the machine. It seems to be a prototype of the Land Delver. It's smaller and simpler, making it easier to grasp its functionalities. You know about its force field powers, but there seems to be more to it. Okay, I think I'm going to start using tools now. I bet there's 3 challenges. It's a video game. Rule of 3. It's an exact science. All these levers and sensors help Philippe to make another find. This machine does more than force fields. It also regulates humidity and temperature, and can even simulate sunlight. Such a device would be fantastic to create a greenhouse. But how does it exert its control? There's more to find out, but the sound of predators is becoming louder. A mechanical breakthrough. Yeah, I think this is the last one, because it gives big tokens. Alright, come on, Philippe. Come on, Philippe. Yeah! There it is. Through the clever use of transistor circuits, the machine is able to control a vast number of mechanical parts. Philippe finally discovers the big picture. The prototype only works in its direct vicinity, but its uses are phenomenal. The discovery is made just in time. You draw your conclusion not a moment too late. A group of raptors led by the Raptor Queen jumps out of the bushes and onto the machine. With fierce strikes, the Queen destroys the machine. It's like she knew what was important here. Clever girl. The Queen faces you with a plotting glee. Will they strike you? They could make the crew lose confidence in each other, or maybe tempt someone into becoming the Raptor Emperor or Empress. Kwame has to stop that from happening. It's true. We should definitely stop that from happening. You've got to be extremely careful. It seems this opponent knows how to make use of your strengths and weaknesses. Time to show this foxy dino your resolve. Foxy dino, though? Alright, so we have to come back here with a naturalist, a high-level naturalist, because I want to see what happens if you investigate force field, too. All we got was tokens, and maybe that's all we would get. So the Queen is plotting to counter our sympathies, is what that said. Alright, let's try to figure this out. So these guys are weak to some friendly stuff, and strong against some other stuff. They're all weak to friendliness. Okay, and she's weak to being impressed and saddened. We have a powerful impress. So let's figure some things out. First of all, 25 armor. So we could try some violence. But it looks like this is a better play. It also looks like we can't actually one-shot these raptors. Alright, so Philippe goes to here. Yeah, Philippe's not able to one-shot. Ah, bummer. Alright. And then we will, we'll bring down this guy. We'll leave that one inspired. It takes so much damage to remove these guys. This is actually going to be really bad. At least they apparently can only attack from adjacent. Okay, so what am I going to do? I mean, I guess what I'm going to do is... Hey, we're going to bring down 2 raptors this turn. That's what I'm going to do, but I'm just trying to figure out what the best way of doing it is. And unfortunately, it looks like all of my methods of bringing down 2 raptors are identical. So, actually, yeah, it's all the same. But, you know, piercing cone of fire is slowly gaining power as we let it sit off cooldown. Oh no, he got adjacent. Okay. The good news is that as long as they're just improving Kwame's mood, he'll always go back to excited at the beginning of a turn. Uh-oh. Ooh, wow, he actually survived that. Okay, so... we can take down one more raptor. Like, we can only... our party working together only gets to take down 1 raptor per turn, and there are 5 of them up right now. Like, we're going to lose a ton of resolve here. Out of curiosity. Nope, still not even close. But actually, this is probably worth doing. Because the best case scenario for him is to take down 1 raptor. He takes down 1 raptor. But this moves us into aggressive. I don't want to finish aggressive, but this moves us into aggressive, which gives us a speech defense bonus, and it makes it so now Philippe and Harry should be able to each take down an injured raptor, but they changed moods immediately, because I do feel like the game is so much. The game is about manipulating the mood system, and like there's so much focus on that I feel like it's kind of dumb that they have these encounters where the enemy changes mood all the time on you. Wow, okay. What's going on? Why is everybody attacking Harry? Because it means that you can't... you spend all this time getting good at manipulating the mood system, and then they just remove that aspect of the game entirely. For difficult fights, it's a little frustrating. Well... as much as I don't want to buff this guy's speech power... oh no, wait, they're in aggressive mode right now. They're meleeing us anyway. That should put him low enough that he can be one-shot. So every turn they're going to produce 4 HP worth of further raptors. Yeah, I don't know how we're supposed to win this. This is, by a huge margin, the most difficult of these encounters. Like, it is not even close. Are you joking? Did you have to do minimum damage right at this moment? I don't actually want to push friendly, I think. Hey, feel free to miss occasionally. He only has like 50 grit. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to win this then. If they've already reduced us to 1 resolve, and we have 4 enemies who are going to be attacking us this coming turn, and there's not anything we can really do about that. Well, actually... I was gonna say because Philippe has to use Tranquility, but maybe we just use Cheer. And then Philippe can come here and take down this enemy. And now we only get attacked 3 times. The Raptors do seem to always focus their attacks no matter what, though. Oh yeah, and taking that guy down, that was not smart for me. Of course, if we had transitioned Devious, they would have just changed to Devious on the same turn, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And then this other Raptor attacks Kwame, yeah. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay, well, what we learned is that fiddling with that machine doesn't do anything except give tokens. What are we waiting on here? Yeah, that encounter is really difficult. I don't know what is up with the balance of that. I mean, I guess I assume that what's happening there is that encounter must have, like, tremendously better rewards. Like, it would have to be, I would say, probably like twice the resolve worth of rewards to make it worth ever doing that encounter if you're trying to, if you're just trying to complete the game and get score. Because that encounter is so much harder than the Big T-Rex or the Charles Darwin encounter. Oh, this is new. +4 study per level of naturalist. Well, isn't that convenient? We were just talking about doing a naturalist thing. Okay, Earl's story, which we already have, and that which we already have, so that earned us another booster. Okay, Maria's story. That's interesting. In an extra 3 campaign when resolving friendly and an extra encounter when resolving devious. That's very interesting, actually. Okay, so we got a couple of new cards for our boosters. Yeah, I'm frustrated. You would have to do so much damage to take those out in a single action, too. Well, we have to come back there and try that encounter at least one more time, because I want to see what happens if you have a naturalist dismantle the force field, or study the force field at least. So we're gonna give the Queen Raptor encounter at least one more go. Hopefully we can accomplish it. Hopefully we can actually beat it on that run. So that's it for this round of Renowned Explorers More to Explore. If you have any suggestions for types of runs you'd like to see, types of strategies you'd like to see tried out, or other games you'd like to see series of on the channel, anything you're interested in, leave it in the comments below. I'll read it and we'll see. Come back next time, new game, Naturalist Heavy. We're gonna try one more time to beat that Raptor, and we'll see you then.